What's up, y'all? Down here, and I thought I'd go over my series 12 strategies thus far, because uh, some of y'all maybe have been thinking, like, how do I counter these restricted legendaries? How do I deal with these restricted legendaries, especially with Dynamax on the table? Because uh, there's like, I have very specific counterplay to these Pokemon, and that's pretty much how you beat them. You have to have specific counterplay, or else there's not really much you can do if you mess. Like, you have to basically have the correct positioning in order to beat these Pokemon. So I thought I'd just show how I do that in this with this match as an example. And well, yeah, I have my Mamoswine as a lead off against their Galarian Darmanitan. As you may know, I'm using Scarf Mamoswine because I want to mess up any immediate setup that likes to go on. Like, for example, a Screens Dragapult, screens like I've seen screens Tapu Kokos, I've seen Alola Ninetales with Aurora, and I want to destroy those with Mamoswine before they can even do anything. And yeah, so he actually switches into the Mamoswine. The good thing about using unconventional sets is that I can use a Scarf Mamoswine, and they'll think it's Sash, so they'll probably he's gonna try and use Icicle Crash Flitch me, which is not gonna work out because I'm Scarf. So he basically just tries to flinch my Sash when it's not there. And well, he switches into the Necrozma Dusk Mane, and well, Mandibuzz is a really good counter to. I mean, it's not a counter, but it's a pretty good check to Necrozma Dusk Mane because especially since I'm running max defense on this. Now, a problem that can arise is that Necrozma Dusk Mane can run Rock Fall, Rock Move, Rock Coverage, right? So I have to be careful of that. So, and I bring it in, and I'm like, okay, he can like, Dynamax is definitely an option. So I'm not gonna just go for a foul play because that would be dumb, especially since most of them run weakness policy at this point. So he does have max Rockfall, which does suck for me, but luckily I do have the Eye Papa Berry, and I did go for Roost predicting that he would Dynamax because it's pretty obvious that he can easily do that. And if I didn't make if I made any other play, I would have just lost like instantly. So I have to be careful against Pokemon like the Necrozma Dusk Mane pretty much. And well, max Rockfall does 140, like 2/3 of my HP, so I can't roost off the next 2 turns of Dynamax. So I pretty much have to choose something to die, and Mamoswine's gonna be that Pokemon because Roost only roost half, and he's doing more than half. So in the end, he's just gonna kill me over time. So I have to waste one of his Dynamax turns so that Mandibuzz can actually still hang on here. And so I'm at this point, I'm like, I just have to clean up this Necrozma Dusk Mane with Mandibuzz, and then I should be good to go because Lycanroc can just clean up most likely. So I'm just gonna go for the Roost here just to let him just attack me, and then I heal some HP back, pretty much. Yeah, because yeah, Necrozma is a huge threat. Like, you need specific counterplay to beat it. It's very difficult to actually kill this Pokemon because its ability basically makes super effective moves only have 3/4 of their value. So you need to hit very hard if you want to kill this thing, even with that ability being present. And on top of that, he has a lot of HP and a lot of defenses as well. And he has a lot of attack, 157 base attack, which is very hard to switch into. So it's very specific how you need to counter this thing. Anyways, he does Dragon Dance right there, which is really good. I was like, okay, once his Dynamax is gone, I can just start going for foul plays because I need to damage this thing enough, at least so that Lycanroc can clean up. But he just straight up dies because he Dragon Dances up. And you don't want to Dragon Dance versus Mandibuzz because foul play does more damage to the opponent based on how high their attack is, and well, he just raised his attack, so he's definitely gonna die because of it. That's really good for me. Anyways, he goes for the switch, he brings in the Regieleki, which is fine because, oh whoops, but okay. He brings in the Regieleki, it just kills me with the Thunderbolt, and yeah, this is fine for me because all I have to do is just get Rockfall up with Lightning Rock so that I can one-shot this thing and then get my speed boost from the Sand Rush so that I can outspeed the Scarfed Omanitan. And it should be good to go at that point. The speed is very important, and I'm hoping that he doesn't have... Like, I'm hoping he doesn't get a lucky paralyze here, because then I would just lose, obviously. Unless he Thunder Waves me, which is fine, because I will still have Sash, and he would be dead. Unless I get fully paralyzed. But, yeah. I'm just hoping that he doesn't get a lucky paralyze off of a Discharge or Thunderbolt or whatever. He goes for here. He goes for the Thunderbolt. And does a lot, but he doesn't paralyze me, which is good. So this pretty much guarantees that I can win this match, because Regieleki doesn't have the defense to survive anything pretty much. It's really fast, but it has really bad defenses, so you can exploit it pretty easily. And yeah. The last one is Galarian Mantan at little health, so yeah, that was a good game. Okay, my strategy in these matches is to basically make them overcommit with their Dynamax early, so that I can basically clean up in the end game. And in order to force those overcommitments, you have to have a tank that you can switch into, so that they can basically pivot, like take hits from their Dynamax or pivot out into your reverse sweeper. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys next time.